Hey everybody, welcome back. It's been a little while, or maybe it's brand new if you've never been here before. I know this is different. This is not normally how we kick things off. We did already have a large group. We're having another one tonight. Hopefully this video goes out when I think it's going to go out. Welcome. Just a few things I want to say first is I am really excited that you all are here. I know this is a very different semester than all of us expected. But that being said, there's a lot of neat things we can do with this. I and our new core team, which by the way, welcome all new core team members. You'll get introduced soon if you haven't yet. We're all very excited about new things that we're working on and new ideas that we have. There are a lot of cool things we can do with this. There's a lot of things where it's not ideal. There's a lot of things where I know we're missing some of the old formats. Those of you that have been here before, you're missing the well in our large group and just the community and the welcome space that was. Those of you that are new though, I really, and the core team, we're all trying very hard to replicate good community as well as we can in a digitally separated space. And that's what a lot of this is going to be about. This is announcements of what's coming up for the semester. Just a brief little bit of vision casting for you. I want to call all of you not to be discouraged in a time like this. We are limited, very limited in what we can do, but that does not mean that our God himself is limited in any way, shape, or form. He doesn't experience things the way that we do. He doesn't have the limitations that we do, and his plans are never thwarted by anything. And there's this combination that we kind of wrestle with of the fact that God in his great sovereignty has a plan, and this whole thing actually kind of is his plan, and yet we are still experiencing the effects of sin and wickedness in the world, and that cannot thwart what God wants to do. And so if you felt momentum from, say, last year, and you're concerned about that slowing down or stopping, the concerns only can come on what we can do and not what God can accomplish. If he was accomplishing things, he was accomplishing them knowing that this was coming, knowing that this was the next step. So don't worry. Trust our God, trust that he is good, has this all in hand, that he knows what to do, and that he can still grow you in a time like this. With that said, let's get to some announcements. So, regular gatherings that we're gonna have coming up. I'm planning to, got it right this time, here, have like a series of things so you know where we're at in the video and you'll know like what's coming next, okay? So you know where to, I'll figure this framing out eventually. Anyway, so regular gatherings. First major one is the well. The well is called the well because it's like a well of water, and you go there for a drink of, I think I've said this already, for a drink of water, and it's refreshing. So that's our large group. It is now being done through a couple different ways. The main section of it is a live stream on Twitch, okay? The Twitch link in the description. Also in the description will be a link for us, which will take you to pretty much everything that we'll talk about during this video. But our live stream is on Twitch Thursday nights, 8 to 10. That's where you get connected. It's where we do our real teaching time, where I'll be giving you all a message. Did I say my name yet? In case you haven't met, in case we haven't met yet, hi. I'm James. I am James, and I am the campus staff minister for InterVarsity at Lehigh University. That means that I am not a student. I am full-time employed as my full-time job just to minister to all of you, to help you as you are growing into leaders that are students leading here, to help you as you are journeying through questions, to be here for you in this journey. My full-time gig is being here. It is caring for you. I am here for you. That is what my life is about. There's pretty much my relationship with God, my family, you. And so if you need anything, if any of you needs anything, that is why I am here. I am here to help you grow, to love you, to walk through tough questions with you. Whatever it is that you are going through in this journey and in this process, that is why I'm here, and I strongly, strongly desire to be there for you in it. That's the whole purpose of this. I love to do discipleship and mentoring and walk through hard questions and tough things, and there's no such thing as a question that shouldn't be asked. There are dumb questions, but there's no questions that shouldn't be asked. Anyway, back to the announcements. That's when I teach the large group. And at that large group, we do a number of things. We're working through trying to figure out how to do worship at a time like this. And we have some cool ideas that hopefully will work out really well. For now, we're doing the live stream first, starting at 8 o'clock. And then that goes till about 9 with some fun stuff. We're figuring out better ways of doing games and interaction and stuff through the Twitch chat. If you don't have Twitch yet, it's very easy. Just sign up for an account. You can do mobile or on your computer, and you can interact through the chat. Please interact through the chat. It makes it a lot more fun. After that, we go to a Zoom breakout room session where we do... Whoops. Anyway, sorry if my lighting's totally different after that little incident. Just almost broke my whole setup here. Okay, anyway, where were we? Where in the world was I? Live stream on Twitch, Zoom community. Zoom community, that's right. After our live stream on Twitch, we will be going to Zoom, where we'll be doing breakout rooms for good discussion in small groups and just being able to really interact with one another, build relationships. Speaking of building relationships, the next major thing that we do, one of our really core elements, especially through this time, is small groups. So small groups are assigned based on existing relationships or who we just think you'd go together well with, especially with things are new right now, so it's not very easy to pick your own small group or have just relationships naturally form. That's the idea of the small group, is that we create a place where you will see these same people regularly and that will help you to have authenticity, vulnerability, really good created community with people who can keep you accountable and just all of the things that we need. The small group is meant to be that place that sort of feels like home, that you can go back to and just kind of breathe a sigh of relief and relax and know that these are the people that know you and care for you. And that's what small groups are all about. It's going to be Bible study-ish with prayer and time of just lifting one another up, walking through study and scripture together. And they will very much be formed based on what fits that small group the best. Another regular thing that we're doing is morning prayer. That happens every day from 7 to 7:45 on the weekdays, Monday through Friday. Sounds like a big, tough thing. One of the things that we believe in around here is doing things that are hard for the sake of the gospel and when Jesus calls us to take up a cross and follow. And that means to live dying to self every single day. And if we give the best of what we have, the first of what we have to Him, that is when we truly see Him filling us with more and more of Him. That is the idea behind morning prayer. So it is a sacrifice. It's hard. Yes, not everyone can go. I actually, this semester, physically can't make it because of when my kids wake up. There's another thing about me. I have kids. I'm 31. I have 2 kids. I've been married for 5 years. If I just skip anything else, please just ask me stuff. Oh boy. Next category is going to be community and connections, or something catchier than that, which I probably won't come up with. So community and connections, we're going to stick with that. First big thing to talk about. Currently, all of our main messaging has been going on through GroupMe for some time. Lehigh requires you to have a GroupMe account. If you've used it for any period of time at all, you discover that GroupMe has a lot of limitations. It can be frustrating to use. It gets spammed a lot just with people promoting their own stuff, whether or not it has anything to do with the group that you're in. So we, as a group, are making a mass sort of exodus out of GroupMe, and Lehigh InterVarsity is migrating to Discord. The reason that we're going to Discord is because it is an area that provides so much more community tools, so much more ability to just have a better interaction with one another. It has better functionality, and I'm going to show you right now how to get started with it, how to get signed up, and basically how to use it. All right, so signing up for Discord. If you click our link tree in the description of the video or on our Instagram, it'll take you here. On desktop, it'll look very similar on mobile. So we're gonna click Discord. This will take you over here. I'm gonna continue to the web version. So I created a brand new account so you can see what it looks like. When you come in, it's going to be pretty empty. Go over here, add a server, join a server, and then what you need to do is add the invite link right here. So you can either go back here. I'm just going to copy the link address like that. That's what's going to make sense for me anyway. There's other ways to do that. We're going to click join, and boom, here we are. All right, so this is what it looks like on desktop. and it looks very similar with the desktop app and also with the mobile app. So over here on the side are all of your various channels. If you've ever used Slack, it's gonna look kind of similar to that. If you know Slack, think of Discord as sort of like a more friendly, casual version of Slack. So to get started, you're gonna click on Start Here, okay? So to get started, what you need to do is actually connect to your own campus. Here's the cool thing about this Discord. This Discord is actually not just for Lehigh's InterVarsity. This is for every campus that has InterVarsity in Eastern Pennsylvania. So to start, you're gonna go to General and introduce yourself. So once you're here, an admin, such as myself or another leader, will come along, see your message, and will assign roles to your account. So once I've added the role of a Lehigh member to that account, now you see all of a sudden over here pops up Campus Community. And so within Campus Community in Lehigh, you're gonna have your own channel that we have just for Lehigh, and then there's this thing down here with a little microphone or speaker next to it. These are the lounges. This is one of the really cool parts of Discord, as you'll see up here in the general area community with all of the colleges in the area. There's an events and a prayer room lounge. There's a lounge for our campus. And then down here, this is just a general open lounge, study hall if you want to go and just study and hang out with people. There's gaming if you feel like doing that. And then there's various other lounges down here. Currently, there's closed ones for seniors, athletes, international leaders, etc. If you want to be invited to one of these because you fit here, or you would like an extra lounge for a specific interest area, all you need to do, as is described in the start here, is to type @leader or @staff in any channel to get help or ask for something new to be added. This is a morphing and changing thing. If you go over here on the right side, you can see who's currently online right now. So right over here, there's Lehigh, which now shows that my new account is here, as well as some other things. So this is just a really neat way of connecting with people. So read the start here when you first get here, go down to the welcome. You're gonna see anybody new that showed up. Announcements are all gonna show up right here for new things. Go to General, introduce yourself, say hi, and if nobody adds you to Lehigh right away, just do an @leader or @one of those to get added to your community right away, and we'll go from there. But I'm very excited about this Discord. If there's more things that you need help with, it's very easy to find out information. Just ask people what you have questions about. So with Discord, the plans for us are to migrate off of GroupMe basically completely within about 2 weeks. And that's when most communication on GroupMe is going to stop and it'll all be here. Major announcements are still going to show up on GroupMe for, those of you that are hanging back a little bit. But this is the basics of Discord. I'm very excited about it. The rest of us are really psyched to be here. And this will be a really neat way to do community. Next up in our list of community things is our first big application of Discord, which is Thursdays from 12 to 1, we will be having a weekly prayer encouragement hangout in Discord. We'll be using the Lehigh Lounge for anybody who wants to come, and you can just come for a time of getting together in a relaxed way and just receiving encouragement. We'll be doing a thing that we call checking in, which is basically where, as a group, everyone there goes around and says, I'm checking in as, and you use a feeling word. Whatever it is that you happen to be feeling right then, and it helps us know where you're at. And then you can share whatever it is you need prayer for. We'll pray together. And it'll be a time of just sharing how you're doing and gathering in a way where you can get prayer very casually, but very just whoever wants to come and be there in community with one another. You just show up to the lounge and just have a time to just chat and encourage one another and pray for one another in the middle of the week. I'm really excited about this. Aside from that, we have our various socials that you can get connected to for announcements and things. We have our Instagram, which is where all of our announcements will be, along with our email. If you want to get on our email, I'll tell you how to get that in a second. If you prefer that over Instagram, but Instagram, all our announcements will go up with there, along with just fun community stuff from things we've been doing, memes, of course, and that's it. Yeah, and that's it. If you are not currently as connected as you would like to be, or you would like to get a friend connected in this, all you need to do is go to the link tree that is down on the bottom, the Linktree link, and On that will be a link to our homepage. And in the homepage, you scroll down and there's a contact card. You sign up there, all your contact info comes over to us and we can get you signed up for all of the things. You can also, through that link tree, go to our Instagram and follow. There will also be a link to join the Discord in there. All of the links that you need are in the link tree link. Very easy to follow. So that should be very helpful. Shh, that should be very helpful. So anyway, fun stuff. So this Friday night, we are going to be having a Jackbox Party. If you haven't played Jackbox before, it's really fun. It's basically a video game you can play wherever you happen to be. There's just a simple link you go to on your phone. You get to watch the game that's going on, interact with it, and different people get to play. It's a load of fun. And if you want, you can also hop on the Discord on the lounge so you can see everybody who's playing at the same time and interact. Hi, Editor James from the future here to let you know that no, we will not be having the lounge on Discord. It will be on Zoom because it's now Friday, and that's a little bit too last minute to get everyone on Discord before tonight. It'll be on Zoom, links will be in GroupMe and Discord for those of you that are already there. Okay. So that'll be this Friday night. Watch the Instagram for the exact details of when that'll be happening. Another cool project just spearheaded by Nathaniel, one of our new core team leaders, is shared Spotify playlists. So if you're looking for new music, we are going to be creating various Spotify playlists for you to go and find new Christian music, hear what other people are listening to, and be able to just share interests. This hopefully will be expanding all year long and be just a continuing thing we can do. If you would like to be a part of this, and you would like to share your own playlist, if you'd like to be able to get some music out there, if you're a big music aficionado and you'd like to share some playlists, reach out again go to the Instagram, send us a DM and we'll go from there. Or join the Discord and send a message on there. That's a good way to do that too. That's probably the better way, Discord, through the messages on there. Yes, that's how we'll do that. Yes. So there are a lot of things that we normally do in community with one another in person that are very hard to do outside, but we are working on new ways to do them. We have what we're calling an asynchronous, is a number of what we're calling asynchronous activities coming up. What this is it allows you to do things on your own time that you know that everyone else is also doing with you. These are things where we have community happening, but it doesn't have to be in front of a screen. Where you can be doing either Bible study or reading, and you are doing it in community with the rest of your group here, but you don't have to be sitting in front of a screen, in front of a camera while it's happening. There's a book study that we're going to be getting out there pretty soon for everyone to be able to read this at the same time, and the idea is just going to be we'll be doing a book, all reading it together, as many people as want to, and there's not going to be mandatory get together and talking about it, but it'll be the kind of thing where if everyone's reading the same thing at the same time, it lets us then at either large group or small groups or whenever you might happen to get together, you have something that you can then share in with one another that you are reading and can discuss. That will be a good just way of organically building one another up and knowing that we're all reading the same thing and that we're all being encouraged in the same ways. And if you want to reach out and have conversations about it, do it. Initiative is big at a time like this. On top of that, we are working on ways of doing outreach. I know that sounds tough, but that is in the works because that is extremely important. It is difficult at a time like this, but outreach is possible. And so if you have ideas for how that could happen, please send them in to us. We'd love that. Again, Discord, great place to start with that. You can also do it through DMs on Instagram, or if you just know somebody, go ahead and get connected that way. That is an important part of what we are doing here. The point of the gospel is to come in and transform us within so that we can be sent out to disciple others as well. And that is the model here. When we do discipleship, when we do large group teachings, it is all that Christ comes in and fills us within more and more so that we are strengthened to be poured out. We are filled up so that we can go and take the gospel to others and so that we can take that discipleship outward. The gospel is a going gospel. We are not here simply to go and do things. We are also not here simply to be built up. It is one that fuels the other for the sake, always, at the end of the day, for the sake of the glory of the name of Jesus. Thanks so much for watching. If you have questions or comments, please comment down below. There are going to be more videos like this coming out throughout the semester, so please go ahead and subscribe. That'll make it easier so I don't just have to send this thing out and spam this link out everywhere to everyone to find it. that I think is it. So thanks for watching. Really look forward to doing all this stuff with all of you through the rest of the semester, and I'll see you all tonight.